Hi guys. I just wanted to take a minute and read something to you. The one thing that I really miss about not being in the classroom is that I can't read as much to students as I normally do. This is not curriculum related so much as a personal preference of mine and a little bit of a rationale why I ask you to take so many notes by hand. This article is called 10 Reasons Taking Notes by Hand is Better, and I thought it would be interesting for me again just to read it to you because it's more likely if I post a video that people will listen to the video maybe than take the time to read the article. So often I ask students in class to put their computers aside, put away their phones, and just get out a piece of pen and paper. And this is why. Studies have shown that knowledge acquisition is facilitated by writing things out by hand. Essentially, by writing by hand, you're assisting your memory. This is especially true for the kinesthetic learners who learn best when they're using their hands. You're also more likely to remember writing something down than you are to remember typing it because you were focusing on forming the letters with your hand and going slower than if you were typing. Doodling. Visual learners can combine words and images to help them remember concepts. In high school, the author would often sketch stick figures, drawings in the margins of notes to help keep them activated and interested. Nowadays, this type of note-taking has been dubbed sketchnoting. And there's even a guide that teaches you how to take proper sketch notes if you search on the internet. Color coding. Sure, it's possible on a computer, but what if one statement falls under two categories? With colored pencils, it's easy to underline in orange and green or circle it in purple and pink, but consider color coding your notes. You have the freedom to write all over the page, whatever you want. Adding a side note in the margin or writing at an angle is a lot easier than when you're writing by hand. You can also make things bigger or smaller without having to change the controls. That pesky autocorrect problem isn't an issue when handwriting notes. Abbreviate and use your own shorthand without fear that your spell check is going to change it when you're not looking. Accidentally deleting 10 pages of notes isn't a concern when you have a hard copy. You also have access to those notes no matter what, even if your computer runs out of battery halfway through a lecture. Your paper and pen can't crash. We've been having some technology issues lately, but again, old school handwriting and note-taking rarely ever gives out on you. Not all lectures are equally captivating. If you start to drift off, relevant doodles or extra challenges like taking notes with your non-dominant hand, switching from right-handed to left-handed, can help you keep focused. Laptops and tablets, unfortunately, offer a lot of distractions like solitaire and social media. Pencil and paper are quick and easy to access. If you're late to a meeting or at the end of a class as you're packing things up and your professor has one more thing they want to add, it's really easy just to get out that pen and pencil again. And finally, if you're not looking forward to a particular class or a long meeting that stands between you and lunch or time with friends, at least you can look forward to the note-taking. Use supplies you enjoy. Draw and create things in the margins. There are just a lot of different options. Again, I know I could have just posted this article and y'all would have had time to look at it, but I wanted to take a few minutes and read it to you. I definitely miss being in the classroom and being able to share these types of things with students. I hope you're having a good week. Enjoy the lessons, and as always, please contact me if you have any questions.